this is one of my favorite quotes from Frederick Douglass. It says this. It says, "It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." Just let that sink in. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. And the very people that we protect, right? And a lot of times it's the children. But this is the thing, is that somewhere, some of these men, males that we serve, became broken. And if we, as a collective, and playing our position and playing our lane, don't believe that this to be true, that it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken, men. That men is all, the N is missing. I don't know how misplaced that, but it's supposed to not be as me. It's supposed to be men. But that's what happened, right? Is that when we don't put the necessary work and emphasis on men, a lot of times they will just remain broken. And the families that I work with, my mission, my goal, my passion is to help put these pieces together. That's what my role is, right? That I believe that I am the cog, that I am the piece to help them put this thing together. As I mentioned, I worked in a prison for about 10 years, right? I was extremely passionate about it. I didn't start out passionate about it, but I became passionate about it. Because I'll be honest, if you'd have asked me why I was working in the prison at the time, I wouldn't have had the statements that you guys are saying, right? Like, there's a deep connection to what you do currently to what you experience. Like why you do this. Like, each one of you says something. There was a direct connection of why you do what you do. And I tell you, I was working in a prison. I was working in a prison because I had to, not because I wanted to, because I had to. I needed a job. But I didn't realize that moment was going to be the game changer, right? I didn't know me grudgingly. I wish I can say that I was so excited. I was passionate, like, oh my God. No, I went grudgingly to work inside the prison. And the reason why I went grudgingly is because I was still dealing with some unresolved trauma, where in one case where my brother was murdered when I was 17. And I just had an issue with men that was in the prisons, in the penal system, that committed crime. My thing was like, yo, they just need to do time. Like, forget rehabilitation. But it wasn't until I got into the trenches of started to working with men, I realized that my job wasn't there to judge. My job was to serve. And I'm going to just tell you, it wasn't easy for me to come to that place and to discover why I was supposed to serve them. Because my thing was like, yo, they supposed to be punished. But I realized when I was there that, yo, Shon, you broken, bruh. You're broken. You're broken. And you want to inflict pain on them because you're broken, because your trauma is still present. Your trauma is unresolved. You haven't done anything with your trauma. You're trying to put it off on somebody else and you want to judge them. But bro, what about you?